I'm Dom from CanadianCoasterGP, and this is an intro to my channel. Let's start with a little bit about me. I've been interested in roller coasters and amusement parks for as long as I can remember. I had a few of those K'NEX roller coasters growing up. Not sure if any of you remember those or not. That's also not me in the picture, just so we're clear. Anyways, I always used to get these and Marble Run toys for Christmas and my birthday, but the reason I think I got into roller coasters was a game that I'm sure a lot of you have heard of, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I know I'm definitely showing my age here, but when I was a kid, you used to be able to get little toys and computer games in boxes of cereal. I never really understood why they stopped doing this, but it's probably because people would open the box at the store, take the toy or their game out, and leave the open box sitting on the shelf. Not like I ever did that. Anyways, I got a lot of games from cereal that my parents and grandparents used to buy. I had Sorry, Freddy Fish, some Pumbaa and Timon game, but my favorite one was Roller Coaster Tycoon. I would spend hours playing the game, not bothering to complete the scenarios, but building tons of rides and custom coasters that only the mind of a single-digit age child could come up with. For reference, this is what one of the pre-built roller coasters in the game would look like. And here is what one of my creations would look like. It's no wonder Roller Coaster 1 looked too intense for every guest that walked up to it. But nevertheless, I loved this game, and it really made me want to go to real amusement parks and ride real roller coasters. When I was younger, my mom would always buy our family season passes for our home park, Callaway Park, and we would go several times during the summers. If you've never heard of Callaway Park, I don't blame you. The biggest attraction to this day is a clone of the old Aero corkscrew model that first debuted at Knott's Berry Farm in 1975. It's definitely pretty outdated and doesn't offer too much nowadays in terms of thrill, but it will always hold a special place in my heart as it was my first adult roller coaster. I think I've always been interested in amusement parks and roller coasters, but it wasn't really until the summer of 2020 that I started to become an enthusiast. Obviously, the world was pretty much shut down due to COVID, and around that time I had come across some roller coaster channels, namely El Toro Orion and Airtime Thrills. I would binge watch vlogs, countdown videos about specific coasters and parks, and I was fascinated. I just wanted to know more, and at a time where everything was closed, it felt like I could experience these parks and rides through someone else's perspective. I wanted to someday visit these parks and share my thoughts with the community. So why do I call myself GP or General Public in my channel name? There are a few reasons for this. To start out with, I live in Canada, which should be pretty obvious based on the channel name. This reason is relevant because there are only 8 amusement parks in Canada to my knowledge, spread among 5 provinces. Cultus Lake Amusement Park, Playland, Callaway Park, Galaxyland, Canada's Wonderland, Marineland, La Ronde, and Sandpit Amusement Park. Out of these 8, I would say only 2 are major amusement parks, with the remainder being family parks, indoor parks, and Marineland, which seems to be its own category entirely. To put this into perspective, if I only count major amusement parks, Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Cedar Fair, and Six Flags, there are 8 in just the state of California, and that doesn't even include family parks like Legoland, Gilroy Gardens, etc. The second reason why I call myself GP is not only do I live in Canada, but I live in Western Canada. If you look at this map, you can see why this isn't ideal for someone who enjoys amusement parks. Outside of Silverwood, which is still about a 7-hour drive from where I live, there are no major amusement parks anywhere nearby. I'm sure Montana, Washington, Oregon, Wyoming, and the Dakotas are really nice states, but they don't really offer much if you're a roller coaster enthusiast. Lastly, I call myself GP because despite knowing a lot about coasters and parks, I just haven't been to any outside of my home province of Alberta. This summer I will be going to my first major amusement parks, Six Flags Discovery Kingdom and California's Great America, and the goal is to plan more trips moving forward. So what should you expect to see on this channel then? There will be some park reviews of parks that I have been to and coasters that I have ridden. I plan on doing bucket lists, including some obscure bucket list coasters, first impressions of different rides and coasters, expectation versus reality, road trip ideas for Canadian coaster enthusiasts, and much more. All of the YouTube channels I follow are enthusiasts with hundreds of credits who have been to dozens upon dozens of different parks, so I think being someone who is fairly new to the coaster community offers a unique experience from what I've seen, and maybe one that some of you who are also new to coasters can relate to. I look forward to being able to interact with those in the community and whoever ends up seeing my videos, and I'm excited to see what this channel can become. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram at CanadianCoasterGP for amusement park pictures, videos, and reels. Until next time, have a great day. Peace.